Oh, nah. Nah. Dude, they're just gonna make fun of me. They always just make fun of me. They just make fun of my team. I'm drafted hard.
Well, your team are the Eagles. Right, you have this.
I don't know if it's like.
I mean, it's a sad fact. You're leaving in a couple weeks.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. A lot of that. Honestly, they're just gonna make fun of my team. Like, Jamie's really mean all the time. Katie's really mean. She just berates me constantly.
She's a Steelers fan. Yeah.
All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Steve, not kidding. Oh, okay.
Wait, what are you doing? Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Come on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the One Thing Podcast. As always, it's Steve.
It's Calvin.
And we're sponsored by our main sponsor.
All right, that was great.
Yeah, I would never eat that stuff myself, but I hear it's
Most people wouldn't, but
no, it's edible legally, but not approved by the FDA in any way.
Not approved in a lot of countries.
No, but
not even sure how it's a company, but they give us a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a sponsor.
It's a sponsor.
Hey, we are at another week of fantasy football and another week of the One Take Podcast. I am so excited to be here. This is actually the show I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I'm so pumped to be here, really and truly. So ranking-wise, we will start from the bottom, and that's going to be the defending champion, yours truly, in last place. Now, I know what you're saying, Steve. You're 4-4. How can you be in last place? / you're really funny and you're really cool, and we look up to you a lot, not just as a friend, but as a mentor. But how can you be 4-4? And that's because I have what I like to call a low ceiling, low floor team. Like, I could put up 20 points, or I could put up as high as 70 points. But that's really the range I'm going for. So, all in all, last place. That's going to be me. Pumpkin Spice Rosé.
But you did win.
But I did win, yes.
And who did you win against?
I won against my lovely wife, who comes in next at 11th place. Katie.
Because he didn't want to put you last.
Katie, I love you. You're first in my heart. And really, you made the best draft day decision of all when we got married. But then you made it in other draft day decisions where you drafted some tight ends and you had some injuries. I mean, you got Coleman, Mack, Kittle all coming up for next week.
Trade coming up.
Yeah, Adams. You'll have Breeze healthy.
Hopefully, don't sit him again.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, there's been some roster choices that we could have changed, right? But all good looking ahead, and most of all, I love you so much. Hey. You want to do a sponsor?
Yeah.
Um,
Quick sponsor.
Yeah. Again, we get a lot of requests, not so much for sponsorships, but for money and urine. But first sponsor is going to be used EpiPen?
Expired. And a little used.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Used EpiPen 60% of the time. It works every time.
The fun happens after the allergic reaction.
Yeah, you want to talk about some of your allergic reaction experiences?
I don't, but I've had 3 of those stuck in my leg.
All right. Yeah, okay, moving on to Dan, 2-6. Well,
No Gordon.
No.
Only Thomas.
Dan does have one big chub. Or so I've been told by my own 2 eyes. But other than that, Gordon. Dan, you've been struggling. Honestly, if the other teams below you weren't pretty bad, also you would also be in last place. Kind of like a co-last place right now. You've got some struggles, man. Really. Let's see what else. Dan. The Boyds. I mean, Watson, Thomas, like lots of promise, but then Ebron. Cook's got you 0 points. You put up like 140 1 week, and now you're just kind of bottoming out, man. It's sad for all of us. So get better. Next. Cal. No. Yeah, Cal. Probably take issues with this, Cal, but you do have one of the lowest point totals. So thoughts?
But I feel like I'm coming back.
Yeah, sure. In some ways.
I feel like I'm
not
have
in
a
life.
promising.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a promising trade coming up.
Okay.
Gurley might do big things for me, but thank God he's on a bye week.
Yeah,
so,
that was really excellent team management there.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun playing. And you know what? I prayed that Kamara would sit out because that helped me beat Bill this week. If he didn't sit out, I would have lost 100%.
Leviticus Murray with 35 points.
Yep.
Yeah. You get Kyler Murray giving you 10 points. Edmonds giving you 2 points in an injury. Classic Cardinals. But then, hey, came back. It was not pretty, but that's 2 wins in a row for Calvin. One over Christie, who put up 40 points last week.
Yeah, win over Christie.
Yeah, that's all that matters. So.
Win over Christie.
Play to win.
You
play to win.
Yeah.
Let's do a sponsor.
Another sponsor?
Yeah, let's do another sponsor. Whatever, we got time.
Which would sponsor?
You
want to do first? Okay.
Yeah. Test tube shots. It's an Indiana special. Just ask Bill Dahl. Test tube shots. Don't watch your kids without it. Test tube shots.
You want to talk about the next?
Sure. Yeah. Next, we've got. Brandon. Brandon. You might be asking.
Double B.
Again, you might be asking yourself, this man is 1-6. Why is he so high? Is it because he's holding a gun against me right now?
Minshew 2, Double B, Mania.
Yeah. But Double B, I mean, he's actually got a lot of points. He has lost 4 games by less than 5.5 points, including Christy, who put up 40 points last week again, but then she played to win and put up just enough to beat Brandon. And so
40 points.
Yeah.
That's right. I beat Christy last week.
But Brandon, again, loses, but his point total is really high. Actually, it's a pretty good team. And there's some teams I'm going to mention ahead of him that are such garbage, I almost listed Brandon ahead, even at 1-6.
This is where I'm going to have to disagree with
you.
Yeah. These upcoming guys, their teams are very
Let's go to it.
uninspiring.
All right, so we're moving on. So let's see if I'm doing math here. We had 12, 11, Dan at 10, Cal at 9, Brandon at 8. Thad, I have coming in at 7. But you're falling fast, Thad. Like, fast.
Yeah, very
I mean, he's got Elliott and Henry on his team, which is a pretty good starting two, but then around it's just crumbling like Florida to the sea, kind of crumbling down. It's bad.
It's a bunch of nothing.
It's really bad. Yeah, it's a lot of nothing.
And I'm playing you this coming week.
Gear up. Showdown of the Century, Part 2.
Exactly.
Calvin.
We're playing for the 7th spot because I'll move up too. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. All right. Moving on. Speaking of Florida sinking into the sea, the Legion of what? Our most feminist-friendly player, Mike. Florida man. You specialize in a lot of things. You specialize in slow internet. You specialize that Le'Veon Bell is your third best player, maybe second best player, and that's not a good thing because he plays for the Jets. Mike, you're treading water, and again, you just got a lot of garbage teams below you. This does not have anything to do with you, the fact that you're ranked so high. Really, honestly. Yeah. Anyway, moving. Any thoughts on Mike? Final thoughts on Mike? I know you might think that he shouldn't be ranked too high.
I don't think Mike should be ranked as high.
That's number 6 for you, Mike.
The only players I feel are strong that he has are probably just Wilson and Hill. Everybody else, not very inspiring.
I kind of feel bad ranking Mike 6 because I don't think he can count that high. I think he's just one of those like can only do the one hand.
Steady pace.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, Mike, you are 5 plus another number you'll never need to understand. So that's your current ranking. Don't worry, Florida man. Soon you're going to sink into the ocean anyway. So you want to do a sponsor?
Yeah, let's do one more sponsor.
Yeah. Brought to you by personalized Pokemon cards. Why buy a Pokemon card when you can literally enshrine your most embarrassing sports moment onto one? Personalized Pokemon cards. Should I keep this?
It's yours.
Number 5, the Play-Doh winner, Christy. What a comeback!
I beat her last week.
It's not about you. Not all the time. Jesus. Christy beat Brandon, who, if anyone has seen that man, let me know. He owes me money.
Beat him by a very, very,
very thin margin, but
very thin.
All that's going to matter at the end, and all you're going to remember is who won and who lost. And Christy, in great playoff position, I would not want to play her in fantasy football. I would not want to play her on a football field. I would not want to play her in like one-on-one anything because she would just murder me. Like actually murder. All right, moving on to our favorite person in California currently right now who used to play on our football team, Bill Dahl. Bill! Hey man, you've had a rough week, honestly. You've had a rough couple weeks. Your team, your usually dominant team, a little bit of a limp. It's all right. These things happen. Hopefully things turn around for you. I don't know. I don't have much to say about the team.
Both of Bill's teams lost this week. Straight.
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
Feels great.
Yeah, I mean, you got Kamara coming back. You got Jackson coming off bye. A lot of good things.
Oh, that's right. That's why let's give you the victory.
Quite possibly why you won.
I was praying Kamara would sit out.
Yeah, and he did. Yeah. And so, yeah, Bill, miss you in so many ways. Mostly for your wing sponsor. Literally running out of video recording space. Send money. Yeah. Number 3, you want to do a sponsor?
Yeah, let's do a sponsor.
All right, sponsor real quick. We have a watch that doesn't work. You know, they say even a broken watch is right twice a day, but those people are assholes.
If it ain't broke, woo, don't fix it.
Time is relative anyway.
Yeah. Don't be confined by this. Wear a watch.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to number 3, Andrew falling down from the 1 spot, laying hay, laying eggs, whatever.
Wait, are we actually talking about Andrew?
Can we call him? No, we can't call him because we're using the phone to record.
Do you have your phone?
No, it's dead. Andrew.
We did have a special caller, but I guess it's not gonna work out this time.
Yeah, maybe we won't call Andrew this time, but.
Yo. Hey, a couple quick questions. What do you think about this week's projections, and how do you feel about your team?
What are you talking about?
I mean, hey, Andrew, you've got a great team.
Correction. Last time Andrew called into us.
That's
Remember
true.
Yeah.
We had a guest caller.
Yeah.
No, we
The lines were hot, and
Yeah.
Andrew answered the lines.
Yeah, no, we called him, even though we had open lines.
Yeah.
Not important. The important thing is you lost this week to Jamie. Just let that sink
That's
in.
gotta sting.
Yeah, that's gotta sting. I get it. It's fine. Now I know you're on vacation. Maybe you're going to be back raring to go now. But you've got McCaffrey, an A+ player, kind of surrounded by B+ talent. So let's see what you can do. I've got faith, my friend. Hope you enjoyed the vacation.
And he keeps on starting McLaurin.
He
which
does
is-
like McLaurin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting choice.
Yeah, it was a good 5.3 points for McLaurin.
Yeah. Solid.
This is moment of truth right here. Is it going to be Tom? Is it going to be Jamie? Both very close. Coming in at the 2 spot, yeah. Tom coming in at number 2. Tom, the trifecta of running backs.
Wow.
170 points this week, 160 points against this guy a few weeks ago. Great. I mean, you really could not have done much more. Loose ends have some tight end issues, as you eventually pointed out on GroupMe. You've got number 2 is. That's great. It's amazing. It's appropriate for loose ends to be labeled number 2, actually. But
Barkley is back for him, so his season is.
Adam Jones putting up 33 points and Rodgers being
Aaron.
insane all without Adams.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great team.
Season's looking pretty up for
Season's
now.
looking super up.
Yeah.
You've had some sub 100 games, but since you've had Jones back, it's all looking pretty strong for you, Tom. So keep up the good work. Which means number 1. It's our commish, Jamie. I admit, and I don't want to brag that I called this.
I do not agree with this.
Yeah.
This is.
What would you say? Hey, you put Tom on?
I put Tom on.
Yeah. No, this is
I
awkward.
put Tom 1, Andrew 2.
Oh.
Jamie.
And Jamie just beat Andrew.
Yeah, but I still feel like his team in the long run
Oh, all right.
is better.
All right, well, there we go. Well, Jamie, as I've said from the very start, great team. Predicted to finish high, finishing high. Juju! Not going to join me in that even.
Juju came back against the Dolphins. Congrats.
Patriots defense, one of the top scoring players in the league. Dalvin Cook. Hooper?
The easy schedule. Yeah.
That helps.
That helps.
Beat Andrew, and this whole debate doesn't matter because it's Jamie versus Tom this week to determine who actually is number 1.
That'll be a good game.
That'll be a good game.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll watch it right after I watch Thad versus Tom.
Yeah. That's the bet.
That's the game.
That's the game.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if we've got time for one more sponsor, but those are our rankings for the One Take podcast.
We have to do one more sponsor, and then we have to do our beginning sponsor.
That's right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Our biggest sponsor. We have gold, silver, and then platinum.
Oh well. Just the bed.
Oh, is it just fine?
Oh yeah. Oh hey. Our last sponsor, cardboard box baby Moses bed.
When you can't afford a crib.
Or a woven basket to put down the river. Just get a box and a blanket. Available at a Walgreens near you.
And Walmart.
And Walmart.
And Dollar Store.
Dollar General. And Wingstop.
Taco Bell.
Okay, Guys, that was absolutely lovely. Calvin and I, again, I could not have been more happy to do this from the very start. And it's been a pleasure being your, guiding force through this season, really.
Yep. Videos have been strong. This is probably our last segment. So, pretty sad to see this go. It's a sad one. But it's been fun. It's been informative. It's been thrilling.